Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students of English version 11, Assalamu alaikum. I am Muhammad Obadur Rahman Chaudhary, lecturer in physics, Cantonment Public School and College Soitpur. Now we will discuss on a very important topics from physics first paper and chapter 5, work, energy and power chapter. We will discuss now the conservation of energy for a particular object when the object will fall down along with a lean plane on the ground. In our previous classes we have discussed about the conservation of energy for a simple pendulum, that was very important, and also the conservation of energy in case of a falling object along with a lean plane is also important. Here we will see how the energy, mechanical energy conserved here is most important, and you will must face the important CQ in the SSC final exam, and this topic is also too much important for the admission, especially for the engineering admission. So now let us discuss on these topics. Suppose here is A, B, C is a lean plane, it's inclined plane, it has created angle theta with the ground, and a particular object is remaining at rest position at point A. Suppose the mass of the object is m kg, and here the angle of the inclined plane with the ground is theta here. As the object at position A in at rest position, so here all the energy will be here potential energy, and as here there is no velocity, so at point A there will be no kinetic energy here. So now first of all we will find out the mechanical energy, total mechanical energy at point A, and then we will release the object from position A and it will begin to fall along with the lean plane ABC, and when the object will cross the position B, and here we know both potential energy and kinetic energy we will find. So now first of all let us find out the total energy at point A here. So at point A let us find out the total energy at point or position A. The total energy let us find out. Suppose E T, you know that total mechanical energy means the addition of potential energy and kinetic energy. Now the potential energy EP, and let us kinetic energy EK here, and the potential energy will be AM Z into, here CD is ground position, seems that CD is a ground position, so the height of the object from the ground here is AD. From the ground the height of the object is AD, so mg into AD, and as there is no velocity at point A, so here the kinetic energy will be 0. Let us put the value 0. So the value of total energy or total mechanical energy at point A will be AM Z into AD here. Suppose it's equation 1. So at point A we have got the total mechanical energy mg into AD. Now let us release the object from position A and it's moving along with the inclined plane ABC, and when the object will cross the position B, again here we will also calculate the total mechanical energy, that means the potential energy and the kinetic energy. Then we will add the potential and kinetic energy, and here as the object is falling along with the line plane, so the components of acceleration due to gravity along with the line plane will be here g sin theta, and in this direction it will be g cos theta. So in case of the inclined plane ABC, here the effective acceleration is g sin theta here. So now again we will find out the total mechanical energy for point B. Suppose the object is now moving from position A, and while it was crossing the position B, now we will find out the total mechanical energy, that means potential energy and kinetic energy. So again at point B, the potential energy if equal to mgh, and we know in the equation potential energy we take the height h according to the information from the ground to the upward direction where the object is remaining. So here suppose when the object was crossing point B, the B point is B height from the ground here. So we will write the value of h, mgh, h will be Be here, Be is the value of the potential energy at point B. Again at position B, as the object is moving position, so here we will get also the kinetic energy, and to find out the kinetic energy, first of all we will have to know the velocity here. So now at position B, first of all we will find out the velocity of the object of mass mkg, then we will find out the kinetic energy here. So now let us find out the velocity at point B. At point B, the velocity v square equal to, we know that v square equal to u square plus 2 as, we know that here a for the acceleration due to gravity, here the acceleration along with A, B, C line plane will be the components of g sin theta. So let us put g sin theta here, sin theta, and the displacement here is according to the equation v square equal to u square plus 2as. As here the object has crossed from A to B here, from A to B. So here the displacement is AB here, 2 v sin theta into AB. Again now let us put the value of sin theta here. So v square equal to 0. Why not? When the object was at position A, it was at rest position. So here the velocity, initial velocity, the value of the initial velocity must be 0. So here we have put the value of initial velocity u is 0. Now 2 g sin theta. Now we will put the magnitude of sin theta here. In this case A, B, F, here we have done from the position point B on A is height, we have done A normal, BF, and so now from ABF it's a right angle triangle. From this, as the angle is theta here, so from this right angle triangle we will be able to find out the value of sin theta here, and we know as the sin theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse. The value of sin theta here, we know the perpendicular of and hypotenuse. So here the perpendicular is from the right angle triangle ABF. Here perpendicular is AF and hypotenuse is AB. So sin theta equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, perpendicular AF and hypotenuse AB. AF divided by AB. AF divided AB here and into AB. You may put the side note here from the triangle here. In case of triangle here ABF, triangle ABF, here sin theta equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. Here perpendicular is AF and hypotenuse AB here. So AF divided by AB. Now AB cross here. So the value V square equal to 2G into AF. Again we can write the value of AF in this way: AF equal to AD minus FD or DF. Here we can write the value of AF equal to AD minus FD or DF. So you can write here 2G to value of AF. Again look at the board, we can find out in the place of AF equal to AD minus FD. AD minus FD. So from here we have got the value of the velocity or V square at point B. So now we will easily be able to find out the kinetic energy at point B. So now let us find out the kinetic energy of at point B here. Now kinetic energy K equals to, we know, half m V square. So let us put the value half m. Now we will put the value of V square here. V square equal to 2G AD minus FD. 2G into AD minus FD. So 2 cross. So the value of kinetic energy will be mg into AD minus FD here is the value of the kinetic energy. So again we have already got the value of potential energy and the value of kinetic energy at point B. Now we will find out the mechanical energy, that means the total energy at point B, that means the addition of kinetic energy and potential energy here. So now the total energy E, that means the addition of potential energy and kinetic energy. So now the value of potential energy we know here. Potential energy we have find out the AmG into Be. Let us put the value AmG to Be. Again we have got the value of the kinetic energy Amg into Ad minus Fd. Amg to Ad minus Fd. Again from the information here we can see here the Fd in this figure BAFDE is a rectangular. So here easily the side BE is equal to the side FD here. So we can replace the value. So again, as we have know the sufficient space, we can write again a position in this way. Here let us write here. So total energy here for at point A, total energy Amg into Be plus Amg to Ad minus Be. Why not? Here from rectangular BFDE, the two opposite sides we know are parallel and equal. So side BE equal to side FD. So this is why we can write the in place of FD is BE here. So now it is common here Amg into Be plus Amg into Ad minus Amg into Be here. So now we may common here Mg into Be plus Ad minus Be plus Be cross here. So now we can write Amg into Ad. So from the information students have already understood, you can see from this equation that when the object was remaining at rest position at point A, then the mechanical energy, the total mechanical energy, that means the addition of potential and kinetic energy, was Mg into Ad for point A, and also while the object was passing the point B, there is also the total energy is Mg into Ad. So from this information we have been clear that here the object, while the object was falling along with the inclined plane AC on the ground, it must follows the conservation of energy here, total mechanical energy. So from this information student will must memorize and student will must analyze this equation and theory, and it will help you to solve the problem related in SHC exam both and in SHC exam. These are too much important, and in the previous years in many boards they have included the question from these topics. So student will must practice the CQ related to these topics. In case of higher order type question, you may face, they suppose they will give an object of a particular mass, and there will be given information about the length of the inclined plane and the angle here. And in question number D, in higher order question, they may be does the information or follows the conservation of energy or not. So in this case, in this way, students can easily solve the problem. It is very important. So on the other hand, in the many steps, for step 1 or position A, position B or position C, you may easily find out as you need the kinetic energy or the potential energy. So to find out the kinetic energy or potential energy of these points, you must be careful about these topics which we have already proved. So it will help you to take a better preparation for both SSC exam and for the admission. So thank you very much. Best of luck. Allah Hafiz.